I've been running a successful Faceless YouTube channel for 7 years now since I was 13 years old, and to prove to myself that it wasn't luck being able to generate, $200,000 at 15 years old, I decided to do it again, in less than 30 days, and bro, it was literally so easy. This channel is now a huge owner of mine, and I'm not gonna sit here and waste your time, like, going over countless BS. I'm literally going to be going over step by step exactly how I did it so you can do it as well. But before any of this, bro, we both know this isn't gonna work for you. This is probably the 15th video you've watched today about trying to, grow your channel and get it monetized and do whatever you want to do, so you can finally tell your parents that you want to leave school, or I don't know, like you want to tell your friends who keep bullying you about your YouTube channel that you want to actually do it for real, so you can flex on them or whatever. But guess what, bro? 99% of people that are watching this video right now are just gonna watch this video all the way through and then just click off and watch another one, and I can pretty much guarantee that that's gonna be you. You're literally just gonna click away and then just never implement what I'm saying here. So seriously, I need you to just lock in for a second. Put this video on full screen, like get your hands off the mouse, like whatever you need to do, just put this video on full screen, actually lock in, and if you actually implement the steps I'm about to teach you, this will actually work for you. Like, every other video you've watched so far isn't working for you. If it was working for you, you wouldn't be watching this video right now. You've watched countless of these videos, and look at where you are right now. I can guarantee you aren't where you need to be, because otherwise you wouldn't have clicked on this video you're watching right now. Literally, just give me your undivided attention for like 10 to 15 minutes, however long this video is, and I can guarantee this free game I'm literally about to spit for you will transform the rest of your life. So anyways, let's jump onto my computer and yeah, let's just show you what we're working with. So here we are on my dashboard right now. So this is the channel that I got monetized in less than 30 days. Now, most of these YouTube gurus like just never show their channels. They never show what they're working on because they're too scared, bro. They're too scared of showing that, some videos do flop. Like, it's not always sunshine and rainbows. You want me to tell you the complete honest truth, bro? I am not the best person in the world at YouTube. I'm nowhere near it. I've had years where I've failed. I've failed so many times, it's not even funny. If we're going on a ratio of like failures to non-failures, like where I've actually succeeded, I'd say it's probably about 95% failures to 5% like times where I've actually succeeded. It's not a good ratio, and it's not gonna be a good ratio for you either. It's gonna start off horrible, bro. There's gonna be countless nights where you'll be sitting there making videos, and it's gonna suck. But look, bro, I'll literally show you right here. So this channel right here is called Monk. I started it in October 2023. As you can see, like, I'm not lying, like it literally says joined October 27, 2023. And to show you guys what happened, so pretty much I can sort it by the first month where I started, 26, and then we'll go to like December of 2023. As you can see here, obviously at the start, the channel was unmonetized because I just made it. I started posting on the 27th of October, skim forward a little bit, and by the 23rd, I was making money. And look, obviously it's not much at the start because, you've just got monetized. But after this, it then started to grow up to, $70, $80. And then jumping to 2024, like we had a few dips where I just really wasn't focused on the channel. I was focusing on other channels because obviously this isn't the only channel that I run. Like I said, I've been doing this since I was 13. I have other channels. But yeah, bro, 5 million views in a year, 24 grand, 25 grand. Like it's really not bad for a side channel, especially at my age. Like, I'm 20 years old. I graduated school a couple of years ago. I now do this full time. And look, I mean, it's really not as hard as you think it is. And look, I really want to drive this point home as well. So like, you guys saw like that first month, obviously I got monetized really quickly, but most of the time, you're not gonna get monetized quickly. If you start a channel today and you've never done YouTube before, you're not gonna get monetized as quick as I will. By actually listening to what I'm saying, it'll make it a lot faster than it would have been, but, in under 30 days, if you want a channel that's actually gonna sustain itself, it's not gonna be 30 days. The reason I got this channel in 30 days is because, I've been doing this for a while. I'm very experienced. I know what goes viral. I know how to make a good YouTube video. Chances are, that's not you. Like, 99% of people watching this video, that is just not you. And one thing I want to say right now is that, bro, I've had plenty of flops. Like, I had so many videos that just did absolutely horrible. Even after I blew up, like there were videos where, it was a 10 out of 10. I've had videos that are 9 out of 10. I've had weeks in a row where I've had, 8, 9, 10 videos that are all 8, 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10, that sort of stuff. Like, I've had so many videos that just do horrible. But the point I need to drive home right now is that all these gurus that you see where it's like, oh, I got 1 million subscribers in 1 month. I got this channel monetized in 3 days. ways, and here's how you can do it too, whatever. The thing about those channels is that they might make like $10,000 in their first week, but then they immediately fall off. Immediately. All these gurus that you see, they're making, you know, drop shipping stuff where it's like, oh yeah, you know, you can sell this product and, you know, oh, it'll make you 40 grand. Yeah, it'll make you 40 grand in like 1 month, but then the next month it'll make you $200. It's that sort of thing. The point I want to drive home is that YouTube shouldn't be about the short-term game. Especially if you want to make this your job, if you want to drop out of school, if you want to quit your part-time job like I was able to do when I was 16, you can't just be doing this short game where, you know, you get a product from Amazon, you get a product from AliExpress, and then you just make YouTube shorts about it that, you know, 1 in a million chance might get 10 million views each. Like, the thing is about that, those are such rare cases. They're such rare cases that it's not even worth trying to do. Like, realistically, if we're being honest here, some people can make it work, but you're not smart enough to do that. Like, man to man, you're probably not smart enough to do that. And the reason why I'm preaching this model right here, which is faceless commentary, like that's my whole thing, that's what I've been doing for years, is because it's consistent over time. It's so consistent. There's different genres of commentary, like you know, there's ones where it's mainly trends, where you can blow up really quick and, you know, it won't really last. But then there's the one that I do, which is more like, you know, there's a whole brand to it. You guys see the thumbnails, they're all like blue, like I can get so deep into that sort of stuff. But essentially, it's consistent, you get consistently thousands of dollars every month, and if you stack a few channels on top of each other, there's a full-time income, and it's so easy to do if you just listen. So anyways, that's my story, and yeah, so let's actually get into how I'm doing this. So let's actually start with how I monetize this. So let's go back to the very start, back in October, because you guys, you know, you've seen the proof. I'm sure you can trust me by now that I've actually done this. I mean, this is clearly my channel, you know, I'm in the studio. Again, it took less than 30 days. I'm gonna walk you through step by step, and I'm not gonna give you any BS. I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, fluff around it, trying to sell you something. Like, I've literally got nothing to sell. This is my first video. I'm not gonna hold anything back here. Like, this is free game right here. So the first thing you need to focus on is your niche. Now, I know it's boring, and before you click away, like, this is, it's something you just need to get down, like, first and foremost. You've probably heard it a million times, but just let me explain how you actually do this. So imagine you've got, like, a couple of niches that you're thinking about. So for example, for me, it'd be like fitness, like I'm really into fitness, and then also like, I guess, commentary reaction stuff. So I'm gonna teach you how to do entertainment, because entertainment's my specialty. I've been doing entertainment for 8 years. There's a bunch of people that teach education, but, you know, I'm not really, I wouldn't say I'm qualified to teach how to do education content. And education content is really difficult to do when you're first starting off, so I'd recommend entertainment. So when I ask you right now, what niche do you want to do, there's probably a couple, yeah, again, there's probably a couple things that come to your mind, whether it be, you know, like a sport that you're into, like soccer, gym, whatever it is. But bro, realistically, just fucking pick one. Like, if I'm being completely honest here, you've probably been stuck on this step for literally weeks now. There's no point sitting here stressing about, oh, which niche should I do? Like, which one should I do? Realistically, bro, if you're still thinking about it, if you're still sitting here, go, oh, which one do I do? Just pick one for a month, do that for a month, and then after that month, you know, if it doesn't work out, if you don't like it, then pick another one. It's really not that hard. All this time you're sitting here thinking about, oh, which niche should I do? You could have already made $1,000 by now. You could have already got your channel monetized, but instead you're sitting there neurotically thinking, oh, which one should I do? Just do one. It shouldn't be this big of a deal. Out of all the decisions you've got to make on YouTube, and trust me, I've been doing this for 7 years, I know there's so many decisions that you need to make. There's so much mental space you got to put your time into. Picking a niche should not be at the forefront. There's a million other things you got to think about. Just think about, which one do you like more? Which one do you think you're gonna like to do more long term? And which one do you have more expertise in? It's really not that hard. There's all this shit about, oh, you know, higher RPM, which one has the higher RPM? Bro, it doesn't matter which one's higher RPM. If you're just starting out, which you probably are right now, you're not gonna get monetized quick enough to the, like, you're gonna quit. If you don't enjoy the niche, you're going to quit before that higher RPM even rolls in. So it's not even gonna matter. You're gonna be making $0 either way. And look, here's another point. Now, you watching this video, you probably think, like, you've got this ego where it's like, you know, oh, I've got this crazy idea, and I can speak from experience because me, when I was 13 to 15, I had this exact same thing when I was making no money at all. I was sitting there thinking, oh, you know, all these people in school, like, oh, I hate school so much because, you know, I've got this crazy idea and I know it's gonna work, and, you know, I'm gonna drop out and do all this stuff. Trust me when I say this right now, you are not special. If you have made no money, if you haven't even made any videos, if you haven't even picked a niche yet, I can tell you right now, you are not special. You don't know anything. And I'm not saying that to be, you know, I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm not saying that to put you down. I'm literally just, I'm saying that as like a, you know, humble yourself. If you've made 0 videos or you've made like 10 videos and you've just decided to give up after that, like, bro, you are not special. You are lazy. All you have at the moment is a dream, which is fine, but if you're not taking action, then it doesn't matter. You haven't made it yet, bro. Like, sure, you know, if you've made it and you're doing it full time, if you've quit your job like I was able to, then sure, you know, you've got an excuse. You got an excuse to sit there and, you know, act like you're the shit because, you know, I mean, you're able to escape that whole 9 to 5 thing. But chances are, like, that's just not you. Like, trust me, it is not you. You wouldn't need to be watching a video like this if it was you. All you have at the moment is an idea, which is fine, but let's actually take some action. So the second point of this video is branding. So a lot of people overlook this, but bro, it is so important. And look, the reason I was telling you to like hurry up and pick a niche is because this is the more important part. And now before you get the wrong idea, I'm not talking about, you know, a PFP and a banner. That is probably, if we're ranking the most important things to do, it's probably near number 10. It's down the bottom. What I'm talking about here when I say branding is more thumbnails, titles, like the way your unique spin on videos. Let's be real, bro. YouTube is so saturated. We do not need another like, oh, how to, you know, 3 ways to do a certain thing. Like how to jailbreak a Switch or something like that. Just some stupid thing. And then, you know, you copy Mr. Beast Gaming or whatever. You've got your face in the thumbnail like, something like that. Like, we don't need another one of them. And I'll show you an example on Monk. So pretty much what I did when I first started the channel is I use, and this is just a completely random example. You don't have to copy me. In fact, don't copy me. Do something else. As you can see right here, all these thumbnails are really different. Like, it's a very simple concept where you can see, you know, it's the person's face, they're doing a weird facial expression, but I've got this little filter over it. And when I was first starting off, and actually don't be like blinded by these views. These are not the views that these videos were pulling when I first started. In fact, I'll show you the first 24 hours of each of these first videos when I first uploaded them. Let's have a look at Zong is being haunted. This is my first video I ever made. First 24 hours, this video got 14 views, which was actually pretty good because I had a YouTube short about it, but let's go to another one for a better example. So this is the second video I made. Let's see how many views in 24 hours. 7 views. So again, that's still pretty decent. But these videos right here, like these next 4, all did so terrible in the first 24 hours. As you can see, this one got 2 in the first 24 hours. So, you know, absolutely shocking. But then, because the channel blew up, it ended up pushing it along with it. So now it's on like 8,000, which is just, you know, it's just an extra boost. But the point I'm trying to get at here is that you need to be unique. You need to have something special about you. And what I do to this day, you can probably see, you know, what I do now. I'll literally just have like this blue background that is extremely unique to me. When you see that, when you see this blue background, you instantly know it's me. You instantly know. So I have this cool color of the blue, and then, you know, whatever character I'm using, whatever person's on the forefront of the thumbnail, I'll normally have like a warmer color to complement it, and then literally I've just got this like this little text bubble. So everyone who sees a video like this, that they know it's me, and you know, the views speak for themselves. So now the third and final part of this is trial and error, and you know, it seems obvious, but I need you to really hone this in because otherwise this just isn't gonna work for you at all. You're gonna suck, alright? I need you to know this right now. Your first 10 videos, you know, if you've never done this before, your first 10 videos are gonna suck so badly. You're gonna look back at them when you're, you know, 5 years older and think, Jesus Christ, there's no way I was this bad at YouTube. It's the exact same thing with me. And you know what? Like, when I first made this Monk channel right here, like, I was absolutely shocking. Like, I was terrible. I thought I was really good, and you know, I did manage to get this channel monetized in 30 days, but it was still terrible. Like, I look back at these videos and they were still bad. Even people that have been doing YouTube for years, like this channel I made 6 years after I first started doing YouTube, and I still look back at these videos from a year and a bit ago, and they're just terrible. I still think they're terrible. The point is that, you know, you need to make videos to get better. And a lot of these excuses I keep seeing from people, it's like, oh, but I'm not good at YouTube yet. I need to study and do more. I need to do more research. Bro, you don't need to do more research. You need to make more videos. The best way you can get better at something, it's so obvious. You just do it. Like, it's so obvious. Have you ever seen someone that's gone to the gym before, like for the first time, and they're like, oh, but I don't want to go to the gym because I'm weak? Yeah, how do you think you get better? You go again and again and again until you get better, until you get stronger. Like, bro, it's common sense. If you want to get better at something, you just do it. Like, it's really not that complicated. If there's any advice I can give to people that just don't know how to start, like for some reason have just been sitting on this idea, like bro, it doesn't have to be perfect. It really doesn't have to be perfect. Just do it. Seriously, just do it. If you get 50 videos in and, you know, a video blows up and you don't like the previous 50, just delete them. Like you've got full control over this. Sure, people might make fun of you. Bro, how many times do you think I got made fun of when I first started YouTube? All the damn time. But it doesn't matter. It seriously doesn't matter, because if you actually believe that it's gonna happen, then it's gonna happen. And another roadblock I keep seeing from people is that, you know, they'll see these views that, you know, I got in the first 24 hours. Like, they'll see 2 views in the first 24 hours. Because another thing I want to keep in mind, this channel had no outside promotion at all. It was completely, you know, from scratch, filtered from scratch, had no outside promotion. It was literally just the YouTube algorithm, because, you know, I've been doing it for ages. I know how to do it. This video, as you just saw, it had 2 views in the first day. Look how many it has now, 50K. So imagine you can see this right here. The video that changed the game for me was this video that got 50K views, and then everything started to blow up from there. But after I made these first 6 videos, you know, they were all getting 2 views in the first 24 hours. If I just stopped there and didn't continue making all these videos daily, as you can see right here, this video would not have blown up. This video absolutely would not have blown up, because you need momentum. YouTube's weird, bro. Sometimes all it takes is just a couple of videos or, you know, a couple of things to get a tiny bit of momentum, and the snowball just rolls. Like, it's just how YouTube works. And to be honest, this channel was kind of a saving grace. Like, you know, there was times a few years ago where I kind of lost passion for YouTube. This channel right here, if this didn't blow up, I probably wouldn't be speaking to you right now. I'd probably be, you know, working a normal job, because I just didn't really care about YouTube. And, you know, I've just really had to lock in during this like October to December period in 2023. And when I did that, everything just kind of fell into place. So yeah, look, bro, if you've made it this far, I mean, me and you obviously have a lot in common. So this video right here, YouTube specifically picked out for you. So, you know, I'd recommend you go watch it, and yeah, subscribe.